Hello and good morning and welcome to the stream. This is stream number 15, if you can believe it, of the 90-day novel challenge.
Oh my gosh.
So we basically streamed 14 times in October, and today is November 1st. We're in month 2 of the challenge, which is very fitting because last night I finished Act 1 of this book. Finally, we have thrown these characters literally through the air, and I did it was like so fun writing this little end scene because it was like this giant fin coming out of the water, creating like a wall, like a tsunami, basically, that it like picks up their ship and like basically yeets it onto the land. And but there was a part where they were like trying to like quickly run back into their room so that they can like hunker down or whatever. But then the boat starts like doing this, like up the wave, and Asher is like holding Luca from the door frame like sideways because the hallway is now like up and down, and he has to like pull him in. And then it was such a I'm gonna definitely need to add more details to it because I feel like I was just like, get through it, get to it, come on, we got to finish Act 1 at the end of the first month. But the last line of Act 1 is, "The ship cracks like lightning and my back is slammed into the wall. All of the air flees from my lungs, and in the blink of an eye, we are plunged into darkness."
Oh.
Like that is the end of Act 1.
Oh, and scene.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we're gonna be having our first death. They're gonna start dropping like flies here soon, and it's
It's rough.
I hate that for them. I know, right? I'm about to like make all of their lives hell, but it's fine. But anyways, let me check in with my lovely guests today because I have so many lovely guests, and let's just check in. Meredith, how you doing, girl?
I'm doing okay, Cody.
Yeah, we mentioned this off stream, but if you didn't know, Meredith is officially a debuting author, and we're so excited and proud.
Thank you. Yeah, I got to finally. I got to announce so fast. I was so excited because I know some people have to wait like months before they can finally tell everyone. I didn't have to wait that long, which I was so glad about. But yeah, I have a book coming out in 2027. So
And not just one book.
Well, yeah, it's a 2-book deal. There will be another one like a year after.
Yeah,
but
that still counts though. It's signed for.
Yeah.
So
yes, basically, not official. We're still waiting on some stuff, but that's fine.
Well,
it's official enough. I feel
official enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's been very exciting, and I'm gonna get my edit letter sometime in the next week or so.
Ooh.
Diving back into dev edits for a rogue's guide to winning a wife, and hopefully I'll be successful.
Do you have a deadline for that first edit, or is there like a self deadline you're putting on yourself?
It'll be like 2 months.
Okay.
To work on it, which is like we talked a little bit about what those edits will include already. So it'll be like hard work, but not some kind of mega crunch time situation. I don't think. Hopefully, we'll see.
You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm like so motivated and pumped to get back into it and get it ready. So
Yes. Well, we're so excited for you. That's so awesome. So awesome. And we also have Miss Katie Ann back.
Hello.
Back again.
Back
and we
again.
love.
Can't get rid of
Jan. We love Jan. Katie, how are you?
I'm doing okay. A little chaotic this morning, but I'm ready to get into it. Last night I finished a very, very, very rough draft of a synopsis. And so I'm going to be trying to edit that today, and also maybe writing theoretically the first chapters. Who knows? We're feeling it out. We're testing the waters because the first part of this month I am just on my own, and then hopefully sometime this month, hypothetically, maybe, I don't know, we'll be getting edits at some point. I don't know. we're not thinking about that because it's
Uh-huh.
November 1st, and I got to be writing on November 1st. It's like I feel it in my bones.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
12-year-old in me that found NaNoWriMo and was like, I have to write a book is
Yes.
possessing me today. It is like, you must write today.
Love. And Becca, how are you?
I am good. I'm wearing pajamas all day today. That's my November 1st.
Amen.
And yeah, I'm doing the Nano 2.0. So I am officially diving back into my YA high fantasy dragon book, which has been a 7-year journey of but basically when you actually add up how much I've written in it, it's like I just get intimidated because I think I grew up with high fantasy. Like that's my standard in some weird way, like psychologically. So therefore it's like, well, I'll never be good enough to be here. And so I just get but I've written like 104,000 words in this book. So it's like, I've written a lot, but it's 3 POVs. Since the girls, there's three girls, and then they meet up at the end. So I'm able to write each story separately. So that does help. So I've written the first 2 girls. So the month of November, I'm just going to try and finish the third girl's journey. So that's what we'll dive into today.
Very nice. And so that was, I guess, it's about 55,000 words per POV.
Yeah.
Was it a pretty split even between the 2 that you've already written?
So far,
or was one more than the other?
No, it's pretty even. It's just they feel very empty to me because I feel like 50,000 for each girl still isn't enough. And I think so. I think I just got so intimidated that I was all like, I'm just done. I can't do it. I can work on it. I'll work on this later. And so I've actually figured out exactly what I want to add to each of the first 2 girls' stories. And I started doing that, but then I realized that that's like a draft 2 thing where you start to, fill things in and add the development stuff. So I decided, since I already know what I'm going to add, I've written the notes of everything that I'm going to do. So then I can doesn't matter because I don't have to even deal with those 2 girls right now. Just don't deal.
Yeah. We don't even know them. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah. And I know in my head what I'm changing. So even if I have to bring them in, I can, act as if I've already changed it and just focus on the third girl. Because I just need to get a draft of just a finished draft. Then I can do, the editing magic or,
I don't know if it's magic.
It's a lot of hard work.
It hurts. It's
a
painful.
lot of like, yeah.
but it's exciting when you do figure it out. It only took me 8 years to figure out the first girl's changes, but I figured it out. And so now a part of me just wants to dive back into her and get it done. But then I'm like, no. Finish.
No.
Stay strong.
Yes. I saw, I can't remember where, I think it was Instagram, because that's mostly what I scroll on these days. I don't really get on Facebook and stuff like that anymore, but I was scrolling and it was this video that just talked about not allowing your creative mind and your critical mind to mingle. And because when they start to mingle, they start to conflict one another. And that's where usually you feel those feelings of writer's block, or, you're overthinking every single word on the page as you're writing it. It's slowing your pace down. So I just thought that was really interesting. Like right now you're choosing to just stick with the creative and just get all the creative out. And then we'll come back and do all the critical stuff at once. Because when they start to intermingle, that's whenever you're like what you mentioned, probably, I can't do this. It just feels like too much because you're trying to do too many things at one time when you should just do one at a time.
World building and because you're writing a high fantasy right now. It's like when there's that much world building, that gets intimidating. Then you're you remember 8 years ago when you created this world and then everything you added to it over the 8 years, and then you look at it and you're like, that's a lot. How am I supposed to remember all that? And then I'm like, how can I write a third girl's story when I can't even remember details about the world? And I was just like, it doesn't matter. The world is just the background. We're telling a story. Just tell the story. So I'm trying to do exactly that. Just creative. don't worry
Mhm.
about the details right now.
100%. And I mean, I feel like there are parts in the early, like that first stage of revision where you almost have to, because whenever you find the hole, you have to like come up with a way to fix it. And that is a part of using the creativity kind of with like a new scene or a new action, a different action, a new character to fix whatever issue has arisen. And so I feel like the further you go, it becomes like the creativity part like is dwindling and the critical part is getting larger.
Although sometimes it's like going over the second girl story, just so I can get into the back of the thing, I realized there were two characters that I were not in the outline and I totally created in the second girl story. But now I'm realizing that they can actually be in this third girl story right away. So we'll actually be introduced to them in the book in the third girl story first. So then I wrote them first in the second girl story, but I was just like, there was so much like energy from this one character that I just wanted to pair her up with one of the girls, but it wasn't working with the second girl because she already had a love interest. And I'm all like, oh my God, she can hook up with the third girl. This is going to be like,
awesome.
Yes.
She's like a part dragon. So she's got like pink scales and she's just like gorgeous.
She sounds hot as fuck.
Right?
Amen.
And she's gonna come in.
Katie is into dragons.
I know.
Never beating the monster fucker allegations.
Never.
Yeah. So I'm so excited because I was kind of bummed. I was like, well, maybe in the next book I can have her have a love interest or something like that. But then I was like, oh, hold on.
I love it. Oh,
I love it. Love it. Honestly, call Katie Donkey because she's marrying that dragon.
And I love waffles.
Listen, and in the morning, I'm making waffles. That was a stretch of a joke, and I'm so glad all of you were able to follow along with that. Thank you so much.
Right here with you.
It was a very, very niche reference.
Yep.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder. Anyways, oh Lord. I need to say hello to chat. Hello, chat. How are you doing this lovely morning? We have JK Lambo with us today. We have Misty. And let's see, Kylie. Welcome in. Jenna Ray. I'm so excited to start drafting. No more just brainstorming notes. Yes. We love that. That moment where you just kind of take the leap and you hope that you hit the water. Oh, y'all want to hear a stupid joke?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so 3 elephants are standing at the edge of a cliff. They all 3 jump off together. 2 of them hit the ocean. And wait, no, I lied. 2 of them, 2 of them hit the land, and 1 of them lands in the ocean. Da-doom.
Oh
What?
2 of them land on land, and 1 of them lands in the water. Da-doom.
I don't get it. Oh my God.
The sound,
like the
da-doom,
boom,
is
boom.
the 2 hitting the land.
Oh,
and hitting the water.
Yeah.
I'm so used to hearing it as like
I was like, wow, he's
sound.
Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Lightning McQueen apologist.
He's celebrating his own joke. Good for him.
Oh my gosh, the username sent me. Lightning McQueen apologist. Yep. That is amazing. I love that so much. Finished chapter 1 of my F1 romance today, hoping to start chapter 2. You're off to a killer start. Hello, Elise. Katie Ann's YouTube channel. What is it?
It's
Katie Ann Writes, question mark?
It used to be, and then YouTube changed the way that like you can do your username, like all the ats now. So then it changed to @WriterScribbles, which was my like username for everything before I was sharing my name. So it's actually @Katie-Ann-Chandler, which is my pen name. Okay. So you can find me there. I haven't posted in so long, Karen, but you feel free to watch my backlist.
And, I mean, you should subscribe to the Troublemaker stream.
Honestly, that's true. I should
Because
you
that's
see me
where
way more there.
you'll be most of the time, I feel, you know?
The time.
So just
Always
look
find
up
me
the
there.
troublemakers and it's a great
Yep.
time. Let's see. Katie's type. Monsters or athletes. There's no in between.
That literally
Where's the lie?
Monster athletes.
clocked me.
Right. Would you say, Meredith?
What about monster athletes?
Oh.
Oh,
New genre
Okay.
just dropped.
We love it. Exactly. New
so
genre.
true. So true. Actually, oh my gosh, I'm like picturing like a
Monster
Monster
athletes?
High,
I know.
like,
Yeah.
with like Monster High athlete vibe.
But it's like a sports romance.
yeah, loving.
Ooh. Love. Good morning. Good morning. Happy to have you here with us. Starting my nano novel today. So excited. Thank you. That joke was amazing. I'm using it on my husband. Please spread the gospel far and wide. Oh my Lord. Well, so here's the thing. This is what we're gonna do, friends. If this is your first stream of mine that you're coming to, we are going to be doing 2 40-minute sprints where we're just gonna be writing away in our happy little projects, maybe some not so happy little projects. I don't know your business, but so that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to get started in probably like 4-ish minutes. So real quick, we're going to do a rapid fire question and tell me a piece of media that you're enjoying right now. It can be a song, it can be a book, it can be a movie, a TV show, it can be a YouTube video, a YouTuber, author tuber. It can be literally anything that you're just enjoying right now.
Are we going to go in order, or what are we?
We can go in order. You can just kind of say it. Meredith, do you know yours?
I will, yes.
The hand raise was so funny. Like, hello.
Okay, so I just finished a few days ago a book that this was 5 stars for me. It's The Dravenhurst Brides. It's like a paranormal romance set in Prohibition era Kentucky, which I thought was such an interesting setting. I will say there are some like trigger content warnings, so do look that up if you need to. But it was immaculate. I adored it. The writing was amazing. It has Marriage of Convenience, my favorite of all time. And it was just like, it was a little creepy and spooky. And the romance was so flippin' good. I was dying. It was just perfect. It was perfect. I loved it. And it got to a point where like, I was trying to figure out like, how are they going to work this out? Like, what is the solution here? I really couldn't figure it out. And so it was so well done. I really enjoyed it. So definitely recommend that if you're looking for your next read.
Amen. Katie, do you have one?
Really cool. The only thing that's in my mind, because as soon as you ask that, every single thing I've ever watched in my entire life went off my brain. And truly, the only thing that I've really been consuming consistently in the last month has been all of the Dan and Phil content. If you don't know Dan and Phil, huge British YouTubers for a while. They were, huge. They worked for BBC Radio. They started a gaming channel. And the whole thing was that every single person on the internet was like, oh, these two are gay as hell and dating. And basically in 2019, they were like, yeah, we're gay, but we're just friends. And then about 2 weeks ago,
I know
they
what
were
you're
like,
talking
actually,
about.
we're collectively
We've been dating
gay.
this whole time. Yeah.
They're like, it's actually been 16 years. We just celebrated our anniversary. So anyway, they've been creating some really interesting content because they have a lot of interesting things to say about like parasociality because a lot of people were parasocial with them. I was kind of one of them. I never like participated in any of like the like fandom drama things that were going on with them, but I've always really loved their content. I think they're hilarious. They're like very nerdy and gaming and stuff. And now that they're like very, very, very queer, it's just like so fun to enjoy their content as another queer person who also grew up watching them, not knowing I was queer, not knowing they were queer, and being like, you know what?
I feel connected to you somehow.
I know. I literally want a t-shirt that's like Dan and Phil made me gay. I literally want that so bad. But anyway, that's they have a podcast that's free on their YouTube channel. That they talk about some funny things. And anyway, if you watch some of their videos and like their content, the podcast is awesome. And they're just really funny and they edit funny videos. And anyway, that's what I've been consuming a lot lately. It's my comfort content. So if anyone's looking for that, like a good it's not wholesome, but they're very like,
just a good gay
they're
time.
very funny. Yeah, you know, they're very funny. They're clearly best friends. And like so
Mhm.
the banter between them is awesome. So I love them. That's
love a good
what
banter.
yeah, love a little gay banter. So that's all that was in my
Mhm.
brain.
Thank you for sharing. That was
There you
so
go.
good. Becca.
Oh, I'm just doing a rewatch of Bones.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
iconic.
good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been like
love
7 or 8
Bones.
years or something since I've seen it, and I'm just like, it's just like such a comfort rewatch. But I have to wait like a long chunk in between rewatches because it is a mystery an episode, and it needs to be enough time that I've forgotten the mystery.
Yeah.
Because if I
Mhm.
remember, then I'm all like, even though I love, obviously, I'm really watching for the relationships and everything like that. But
Mhm.
if I know the mystery so well, I can't rewatch it. I'm just like, ah, because there's so much of the episode is that. So
Mhm.
I've officially reached the I don't remember anything about the mystery part.
Yay! Okay, well, perfect time for a rewatch. And I did accidentally miss this. Sorry, J.K. Lambo, but you are revising chapter 20 of 30 for your pastry chef rivals to lovers with sugar
Ooh,
and
fun.
spice, and your secret whip project for a writing contest and an author newsletter. Oh my gosh, you are a busy little bee, J.K.
Yeah.
Lambo. My goodness. Let's see. Jenna Ray is also rewatching Bones currently.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh, what
Watch
season?
Club. Yeah, Jenna, let us know what season you're on. See if y'all are on the same season. Really quick for me. Well, currently I'm watching the new season of Selling Sunset because
Me too.
I love
I don't know why.
watching a group
It
of
makes
people
me
that hate
so
each other.
stressed.
It's just so it's so fun for me because I'm like, all of y'all hate each other.
I know, and yet
But
I'm
also
like,
I just got
it
to like the
stresses me
sad
out,
part.
and yet I'm so entertained.
Yeah. But now I'm at the part where like, well, the episode, I just finished it. The beginning of it was like super serious because it was like revolving like the LA fires that happened like while they were
Oh,
filming
okay.
this
I haven't got
season.
to that episode yet. Okay.
And but then immediately like the second half of the episode, drama. And I was like, we're back. But it's so good. And then also that one song, it's called Where's My Husband by Ray.
Oh.
It's been all over
yeah.
TikTok, and there's one little section that's like, I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a bright and shiny diamond that I could wave around and talk about it. And when the day is done, oh God forgive me, I could never doubt it. Oh, it's so good. I clearly I've been playing it in my head over and over. So I highly recommend that song just because I've just been bopping to it. I can't explain it. It feels like bluesy pop, but like I don't know, sassy. Like, oh, it's so good. I just listen to it.
I love Ray. Like Escapism, she came out with Escapism like several years ago. Blew up on TikTok, and it's like my wintry song. So like this is the time period that I start to get back into what I call Escapism season. I put it on my playlist, and it's like so good. Or Escape, what's it? It's something like that. Anyway, it's by Ray. It's one of her more like famous.
Well, this
songs.
is the
So I've also
first
been
like
singing it.
song that I have like know of. It is Escapism. That is like their number 2 most popular song.
So if you like the Gotta Find Husband, she's got a lot of other great songs.
Yeah.
I've actually been listening to more of her songs. Yeah.
This is her,
So
Ray, Raye.
Gorgeous.
And that's
Stunning.
the song, Where is My Husband? It's so good. Highly recommend. Anyways, we're going to get to writing because I think that's really why we're all here on this wonderful November 1st.
Ooh.
Yes, we have despookified and we have fallified
Oh,
Cozy.
the stream, as you may have noticed. But I am in fact already wearing my winter sweaters because that's my November 1st thing because like Thanksgiving doesn't have music, you know? So we're just going to move right on along to the Christmas season. But I will still appreciate Thanksgiving on the week that it exists. Okay. Anyways.
What a read.
Review.
Well, I mean, because the week that it exists sometimes changes depending on when the last Thursday falls. So, you know, she's ever changing. But anyways,
Thanksgiving fell dead in the ditch.
I
Like run over. Damn.
It's like that video of like suspects, people running after each other. Suspect caught dead in a ditch. Caught ignored by 90% of the population. Anyways, well, good Lord. Okay. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna start the timer. I love you all so much, and we'll see you in 40 minutes. Bye. I'm not gonna lie, that scared me. I was like, what is happening? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, hold on, I have too many tabs open. I still have my underwater shipwreck sounds ambiance
Nice.
playing. Well, because I was trying to like emulate that, like, like whenever you're like knocked out. Well, I don't know if you've ever been knocked out. But that's none of my business.
Actually, but
But
yeah.
if you ever like, like passed out or knocked out and like you wake up, you kind of have that like everything around you just is like very muffled and blurry and kind of like that kind of moment.
Mhm.
And I was struggling to like get into that feeling. And so when I looked up this underwater ambiance, it sounds like everything's muffled because it's underwater. And you can like still hear the water like stirring, kind of like what he would be hearing like on a broken ship, the water like dripping in, crashing in from wherever. And so, yeah, I ended up, I had the first little half of that was revisiting outline to figure out where we were in the outline
Yeah.
because I have not been looking at it or referencing it. I just kind of like in my mind know like what the next big thing is, and I'm just working my way there. But anyways, did that, looked at my outline a little bit, and got about 200 words. So not bad, not bad.
Nice.
How did y'all do?
Pretty good. I'm like doing some brain dump brainstorming kind of stuff for something new. It's a story idea I've had in mind, but I haven't let myself really like dive into it. So I had some notes from literally like a year ago. I had dated it in my Scrivener file and I didn't remember. So I was like, I'm not gonna look at that yet. I just wanted to brain dump the other stuff I've been thinking recently. So I did that, and then I went back and read the stuff I had from a year ago. I was like, okay, all right, look at this. So now I'm trying to reconcile, like, how can I use all of this in one book? Because there's a lot of material. And some of it, like, the way I remember, oh yeah, I remember exactly what I was trying to go for, and it's not going to work with the new version of the story I've thought of recently. So anyway, I was just having fun going back and looking at all that.
Nice.
Love a little trip down memory lane. We love to see
Yeah.
it. Katie, how'd you do?
I did well. I wrote 574 words of this prologue, which I have written before. And so I'm like kind of not rewriting because like it's virtually the same, but I'm just like adding a couple more details and like, tightening up the prose. Because before when I was just like, I got this scene in my head, I'm just going to it down. So it's like, let's not fix it, but like get it to be slightly better on this iteration. So it's a fun scene. It is. Has given me some interesting tabs open at the top of my screen.
Don't even don't expose yourself on the internet.
We're just gonna leave it at that. Truly,
Yeah.
It's just I'm a writer. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a writer.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, I get it. I have looked up some shady things as well. I feel like most writers are on like the FBI's like red flag. Like we're flagged on the internet. Every writer. Because I have looked up some weird things. Like which 2 prescription over-the-counter drugs can stop a person's heart? Like that, yeah. So things like that. That because there's going to always be people that are like, this isn't actually real, and I'd be like, yes, it is. I looked it up. Here's the
I
article.
got the Google tap to prove it.
Right. The search history to prove it. And
I'm on a no-fly list for a reason.
Right. I didn't just do that for nothing.
Exactly.
Becca, how did you do?
Okay. This was a bit of a surprise because I haven't opened, like, I've opened my Scrivener document to work on my story Bible, but that's just like the world building and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that I've already written the first 2 chapters.
I love when that happens.
Right.
So I had to read it. That's what I've been doing. That's what I did in the sprint. But again, we were talking about the critical, because remember, I don't know when I wrote this, probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm just cringing at some of it. Like, it's just like, and I'm like, stop it. doesn't matter. You literally, all that needs to happen in this chapter is that she becomes a council member. Do not worry about every cringy detail that you're reading right now. Just like, because I want to immediately like edit and be like, oh, delete. Okay, but because I had reworked the outline, so now like I thought I was going to be writing this, but I already wrote it. So now it's kind of conflicting in my brain of like, don't worry about it. You can edit it later.
I mean, did writing accomplish what you wanted it to accomplish, even though
it did. Like, yeah, she becomes a council member. I don't really like the way it happens, but I can fix that later, right? And it's like, so I'm just, it was a struggle of me going like, stop, like, I don't want to get bogged that we need to finish this. And yes, hey, think of it this way, even though they're crappy, you've written 2 chapters.
Right. You're so far ahead than what you thought you were. And see, when I encounter the moments like that, I truly like, if I already know something's like not working, I love the notes feature on Scrivener because I can write myself, future me a note and be like, look at this, because this was a mess. This was a hot mess to write, but it's there.
I repeated the sentiment of like, if you do this, and I was like, I said it like 3 times. I'm like, hello, did you read this? Like, did you know? Like, of course, they already know. Stop saying it.
All the versions of you ignoring the previous past version that led to now. Story of my life, truly. All the times where Cody's been like, here's the outline. And I'm like, I don't know. It's like that video, and for the lady, perhaps a salad. I think not. Perhaps not. And I'm the one that's like, perhaps not. Future Cody always messes it up. And I'm like, past Cody had such a good plan, and now I'm ruining it. But it's fine, because what I think what's happening is better than what original Cody thought, but don't tell him I said that.
Exactly.
But on your same sentiment, Becca, because this project that I'm working on, the inkling of it, the spark of it started when I was a very young warthog. And I have the original Scrivener document from when I started this book in high school. So you want to talk about cringe. It's nothing like this story. The only thing that has remained consistent is that the main character's name is Luca.
Which I love.
That. Everything else changed because for whatever reason, like I guess because I was in high school, so I was like thinking of it as like wanting the main character to kind of like reflect my life as well. And so he was like in high school. His dad was like a music teacher, and like he teaches him this song that ends up actually being like a very important chant that he needs by the end of the book. It like helps, it's like a spell, but he doesn't know it because his magic isn't there yet. But then he ends up like, him and his dad end up in a car accident, and this Jinx, who was in the original, she finds him, and like because when Luca wakes up, his dad's missing, and he's like, where's my dad? But this girl from the just walks out of the woods, and it's like, I'm here to help you. You have to come with me. You're in danger. And of course, he does, because any kid that you tell them they're in danger, they're going to be like, okay, get me out of it. And so she takes him through this like portal in the tree, and we see this this like rebellion city. I just called it the city in the trees is what I called it. And it's funny because a lot of those pieces, that's as far as I got, was him like getting to the rebellion city, and then I gave up because I was like, I don't know what to do next. But a lot of these pieces are still there because Luca's dad is still in play. I'm not going to tell you how. Obviously, Jinx is still there. Luca is still there. Asher didn't exist. I mean, he existed, but like not in the way that he does now.
Yeah.
And I've talked about it before. It was like, I'm glad that I held on to this story because I feel like what it is now is what it was always supposed to be, but because of me still like being in the closet, young and queer in the South, I couldn't let the story be what it was supposed to be. And so now it just feels like the best time ever, because I am a fully now realized person. I know exactly who I am, and it's so cool to see how that kind of like transferred into the story. And so it's really neat. I love art. It's so
that.
fun.
I know. It's so healing in so many ways.
Yes, it really is. Like
Yeah.
this book has been such a cathartic experience.
Oh,
And it's just like happening, like it's coming up, like I'm not planning on it. It's just happening.
yeah.
And it's just like coming out of me in these moments where I'm like, oh, I relate to that feeling, but in a different way. So I can like describe it that way. And a lot of it is it's ended up being very queer coded. And Luca, his like main issue at the beginning is not feeling like he belongs to any particular, like the life he has, he doesn't feel like belongs to him, but he can't remember the life that, like he doesn't know the life that he had before that. And so it also feels equally as foreign, like it doesn't belong to him and like he doesn't really have a place. And that is very queer coded. A lot of queer people deal with that and not really feeling like they belong in one place or the other. And he kind of deals with this. He knows that the other side will eventually be better. It'll be hard to go through it, which is the trials. It'll be tough to get to the other side of this, but on the other side of this, he will be who he was meant to be the whole time.
Yeah.
And the person he left behind will be a warm memory, but it's like almost like mourning the person that he was because he has to leave that life behind, you know? So yeah, it's very just fun how that's all coming up. And then obviously Asher is hot. So I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Having a great time with their little bit of banter. And anytime like they make physical contact, I kick my feet. Anyway.
I love that you're writing this book that old you started and you're writing it as if you're writing it for him.
Oh, this book is
writing it for him.
100% the story that little Cody needed whenever he was, going through all the things of life. But everything happens for a reason. I'm stronger because of it, and I'm more proud of who I am than I ever thought possible. And that's life, baby. It always gets better. So come on, balloons. Oh my God, I'm dead. Okay, let me catch up on the chat, see how our chat friends did. We had lots of friends pop in during the first sprint. We had Lindsay Puckett, the queen, pop in. So happy to see you, Lindsay. We had Catherine, editing chapter 8 of your novel. Very nice. We had Jess pop in. Hello, girl. How you doing? Thank you for your service with your beautiful, lovely themed timers. Honestly, couldn't like it. Just fits the vibes. You're doing a true service for the community. Megan Joy just now hopping in, working on chapter 12 of Project Star Stuff, my anti-romantasy. Not quite fantasy, not quite romance, but it's about the astrological signs. Ooh, sounds so fun. Good morning, working on revising my outline so I can start draft 3 of my sapphic mystery thriller dark academia novel. I like all of those words, so sign me up. Yeah. Charlie joined. Hi, Charlie. Welcome. Oh, excuse me. My heartburn from the coffee's catching up to me. I'm getting old. Hello, This Radiant Life. Welcome. Late, but you're here. That's all that matters. 95% of that sprint was spent getting actual food into my kids' bellies to soak up all the sugar from last night. Felt that. Let's see how much I can get written in 4 minutes. I believe in you from the past. We're going to find out soon how you did, I'm sure, when I get through the bottom of this chat. Feeling stuck on my novel, but obviously fiction is different than poetry. I find myself going back to my poetry projects. One poetry collection is mental health and nature. The second is love poetry. Oh, I love that. That is so fun. I've always thought about doing maybe one day, because I do like to dabble in poetry. I've never written a collection or anything, but I think it'd be so fun to have a poetry book that not only through the words represents the ADHD neurodivergent experience, but looks like the neurodivergent experience, physically, the words are kind of jumbled all over. Maybe they're overlapping sometimes.
Sorry, hold on.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oop. It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna keep it pushing. And yes, the alien invasion, it did scare me. Because I was like, what is happening? Something is swelling. I was underwater, peaceful. What's going on? I was just playing mermaids, and the timer went off, and I got scared. Oh my gosh. Kylie, 804 words. Thought I was going to go so slow. Why our first chapter so hard? I was dragging. 804 words is not dragging in my opinion, but
I know.
I
Speedy.
think you're killing it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I got 200. So, you know, but that's okay. We were also doing other things and getting more coffee and whatever. But we're gonna hit at least our 500 total for the stream in the next sprint. I'm speaking it into existence right now.
Yes.
Just started your new project. Got 740 words in. Very nice, Michaela. Doing nothing because I'm still at work for another 2 hours. Just doing paperwork during sprints. Gross. But you better work. We love a woman in STEM. That's probably not correct. Katie doesn't expose her tabs, but she will expose a dead man on a live stream. That was crazy. That was so funny. What was that man's name? It was the artist. What was his name?
Thomas Kincaid.
Yes. Exposed his Wikipedia article on the internet to all of the troublemakers in the world, and it was hilarious.
And it turns out like he like really like he had like this whole interesting thing with like his divorced wife and girlfriend and died of alcohol and diazepam.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, oh, this is not what I thought.
There was a restraining order somewhere in there.
Somewhere, and I was just like, oh no, close.
It was like the more you read, the worse it got, and you were like, oh, I need exit.
exit.
So funny.
And stream, get me out of here.
Yes. Very nice. Worked on building a romance agent list. Ooh, that's so fun. But also, I'm assuming scary for my querying friends because I've never queried, so I wouldn't know. Writers and autistic folks have the weirdest searches. Truly. I say this as an autistic writer. Sound off below. All the autistic writers in the chat, we love you because I am you. I feel you. Hello, Tia. Welcome. BR Preston. Welcome. Anna Robbins in the chat. Happy November to you as well. I'm feeling the nano spirit, like truly.
Right.
Like the chat is alive with the sound of music. I'm a 15-year-old writer with my debut already published. I feel like I've changed as a writer in person to the point where when someone tells me about my work, I feel myself physically cringing. Well, it does get easier because, you just get numb to it, I guess. I don't know.
You definitely do.
Like sometimes I love like for example, I didn't recently record it, but it just aired the Pinda podcast that I got to do with Mick. And there was watching it back, I forgot mostly what we had talked about because it had been, I think we recorded it like back in July, ? Because she did recorded all of this, the whole season before she started editing it and posting it. But watching that back, it was such a cool experience getting to really like deep dive into the story that's under the story, I love doing that. And it was like watching it back, I was like, this is so cool. And it was one of those moments, I mean, I did cry because I'm an emotional being, but I was just like, holy shit, I wrote a book. And like, I was able to we were just talking about it, yapping about it, like this whole thing. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes it's easy to forget in the midst of like revisions or drafting hell that, holy crap, we wrote a book like that. Like, chill out. It's okay. Like, you've already done the hard thing once, so just do it again. It's fine. Like, it's okay. But it was just really a really neat experience because my book came out in April, and so I guess the shine of being a published author was starting to wear off. And I was like, oh yeah, because I was so wrapped up in my other stuff. So all that, and right there she is. Hold on, I'll make you big. Boo!
Oh, well,
there we go.
Oh wait,
Yay!
Oh!
And, yay!
Oh my God! We're
I write like this so I can show the books.
I love it. But yes, it's just crazy to think that we create things that just don't exist, and because of us, they do, and that's really neat. I love that. Mm-hmm. Hello, Wallace. So happy to have you here on the stream. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween. You looked lovely yesterday on stream for I think you were you were definitely spooky. I don't know exactly what character you were, but the spooky vibes were there. Okay. Oh, hi, Jess. Welcome. Oh my goodness, there's so many chats. LOL, Vicky, yes to the suspicious Google searches. Had to search up how long does it take to die from a gunshot and non-fatal strangulation. we don't want fatal strangulation. We just want the non-fatal kind.
Yeah, the one you knock them out. Like you see it all
Yeah.
the time in TV and movies, and you're like, how does that work? Like,
Yeah.
accidentally kill somebody.
You read my mind for the book. Yes. ADHD needs a better outlet. Love. Yes. Neurodivergent writers represent just us mentally ill girly pops. Love. Becca, the haircut. Amazing. The day I got the package from my publisher and got to hold my nonfiction book in my hands was one of the best, but also weirdest days of my life. Truly. Ooh, had a very interesting Halloween. Will we get to hear about it on this upcoming Troublemaker stream? Because
Or possibly
the tea.
the short.
The what?
YouTube short.
A YouTube short.
Oh,
maybe?
that is also valid. I will take either one, honestly. As long as I can know the tea. That's really all I want to know. Okay.
Oh, wait, is it?
Uh-oh.
Wait, she did in her stories, in her IG stories, have a crazy story that was really. So is that what
the
it
story we're
was?
talking about?
I assume
Yeah.
so.
It was really good.
Well, that means that when I start this next sprint, I'm going to hop on Instagram real quick.
If it's still there, don't stories disappear? Ooh.
For hours, right? And so
That's true. That's true.
it should still be there if it happened like last night. I don't know when
Yes.
it happened though. That's none of my business. Okie dokie. Just getting my little timer, dude, set up. God, I have so many tabs. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that was the close friends story. I'm not on the close friends story. So that's how you saw it.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't. It's fine. It's okay. But I mean, Wallace, if you want to add me to the close friends story, just for like a day, you can take me off after.
I feel bad. I pitched it.
Oh no, it's okay. It's totally fine. But anyways, completely unrelated. We're gonna write. Who's excited?
Yes.
Okay, friends. This is our final stream of our first day of whatever November challenge you're doing, because there's so many out there. So make it count, and we'll see you in 30 minutes. Okie dokie.
Cody, you are unmuted right now. Oh no. I don't know if you can hear me.
Hi, friends. How did it go for you? Okay, I had to turn off my underwater sounds.
Good for me. I've, one of the central parts of a romance is there has to be a reason that these two can't or shouldn't be together.
Mm-hmm,
And so it's like, this is all just like vibes at the moment. And so I was like, what can I do? So I was just sort of brainstorming that. I found some fun stuff about comets in 1811. So I'm having a great time over here.
Yes.
Playing with ideas.
We love the comments in 1811. Right. Katie, how'd it go?
It went well. I did a little bit of like admin-y stuff for our Discord. I posted the calendar and finished doing that stuff. And then I finished my prologue kind of. I like finished the portion, so that's done. And now I have to return to the really scary task, which is to do my outline again because it's still too long. And so I'm writing it and I'm like, it's like getting shorter by like 4 or 5 words each paragraph, which is not what it needs to do. It needs to go down by a lot more than that. But this is just take 2. We have take 3, take 4, take 5, take 6.
Yeah, 100%.
How much more does it need to be sliced?
About 747 words.
Oh, dang.
Theoretic. Look, my agent didn't give me like a very specific, like has to be 1,000 words or less. But for me, I'm trying to get to be under 1,000 words because the other synopses that I've given them are all under 1,000 words. So I'm like, I would like them all to match theoretically. And that's what they like about synopsis is they should be relatively trim. So you're just getting the story. And I get a lot of frills because this book is so character driven that I'm like, I need you to understand these characters.
Yes.
The plot doesn't matter. It matters that they hate each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
We love. And Becca, how did it go for you?
Good. I was actually able to start after reading through everything. So yeah, I'm back on the new outline. And I just wrote in the notes as I kept reading through it, just kept writing like delete this, delete that, but then also, just stuff that I want to add to because like I think I was just kind of I don't know. I think obviously I didn't remember writing these 2 chapters. So I honestly think I did it when I was originally trying to write the way the book will be laid out. So I wrote the first girl's chapter, then I wrote the second girl's first chapter, and then I wrote the third girl's first chapter. And then I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember by the time. So that's when I realized I needed to write them as 3 separate stories. So I'm thinking like that's why it's so clunky because this was something that I was just getting through 8 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
That's my excuse.
Very
nice. On track.
Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Let me see what chat's got. Oh, so, I'm writing the scene where we're like waking up from this wreck that has happened. And I don't know what happened, but I ended with Luca having to give Asher mouth to mouth.
Oh no!
It's like a first kiss, but also it's not because it's there. One of them is saving the other person's life, and so it's like. I wasn't planning on that happening, but oops, yeah.
I can see the character art already.
Yes. So this is the last line that I wrote. I breathe deeply, my lungs burning as they expand, and in one motion, my lips are on his, filling his lungs with my breath. Woof. Anyways, I I'm so happy for Luca. He just got to basically kiss Asher and save his life. Well, he's not back yet, but he is going to come back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He's about to choke up some water and be fine. But I wasn't expecting that to happen. But I was like, is this what we're doing? Is it? Yeah, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's how I'm ending the stream, with my characters locking lips. So cannot complain, truly, in that sense. Let's see. We had Jade join in during that sprint. Hello, Jade. You're starting revisions today. That is so exciting. Let's see. If any other ADHDers want to message me, likely Instagram is better, about what you would like included in a book of poetry with some blank pages for readers to be creative. If there is anything you think I should include or a message or inspiration you want in it, let me know. Love that idea. Any and all ideas are welcome. So fun. Hello and welcome. Thank you for the good luck. I feel like the vibes are high. I feel like everyone's killing it today. Charlie wrote 20 whole words or something like that. Amen. Amen. Getting through my budgeting for the month, just making sure everything adds up.
Oh gosh, I gotta do that.
Sounds like a jump scare.
First, shoot, it's like I'm so excited about that I'm all like, oh, I gotta pay bills.
Yeah, I already paid my rent for November, so I was like, I'm fine today. Okay. 900 words, getting juicy into one of the final scenes. Love. Spent the entire live stream writing and rewriting the same 150 words. And that's just part of the process sometimes, you know? Just reached 1,461 words. Very nice. Michaela. 507 words, writing a prologue type thing for the poetry book. Love. Everyone is killing it. 315 words. Also, like to apologize. The 800 something was the full word count. I am not Superwoman. I actually got 404 in the first sprint. Did not mean to sound like a snoot. I wasn't taking it as a snoot. I was just really proud of you, because that was.
I was like, dang.
I was like, that's great progress.
Yeah.
But I mean, even then, all added together, that's still great progress.
Yeah.
So very great job, everyone. And that takes us to the end of our time together here. But I'm sure there will be other things happening on the internet. I know Kate Kavanaugh, I don't know if she's still streaming, but she was streaming earlier. So if that's a thing that you're interested in. But I'm sure there's many other on the internet. But before we leave, do we all want to just say where people can find you? And yeah.
Sure.
I guess that's it. Meredith?
I'm Meredith Phillips Writes on YouTube and Instagram. That's it. That's all I got.
Amen.
Good. That was,
Amen.
that was like, dang.
Perfect. Yeah, nailed it. I am at author.katie.chandler on Instagram, and I guess Katie-and-Chandler on YouTube. I don't post very much anymore, but you can find me at the Troublemakers YouTube channel. We do writing sprints every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm also a writer. I would point to my book, but it currently fell down and I don't feel like grabbing it. Backhand Compliments is a sapphic.
It felt like in the middle of one of your conversations and I saw
Becca,
it.
help her out.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
There
we go. There it is. Backhanded Compliments. It's a sapphic adult romance, tennis, rivals to lovers. If you're interested, the audiobook is amazing and you can get it on every available platform, ebook, physical copy. It's in a floppy paperback if you want that. It feels nice. Anyway, that's me.
I can't reach that.
Tries again anyway. I love it.
I'm gonna do it. Yay!
Oh my God.
There she is.
There she is. Here's my Luca. We both have a Luca.
Yeah.
Which I think is so fun.
We
I love it. Our
we love.
Lucas. They'd probably be, honestly, our Lucas would absolutely be friends because they're both
Absolutely.
sad queers.
Yes. The sad queers got to stick together. Truly.
Yes.
Truly.
Oh my goodness.
And Becca.
My name is Becca C. Smith, and I also have a YouTube channel under Becca C. Smith. And although I think my Instagram is Becca C. Smith 22, because I think a long time ago, I'm pretty sure I actually have Becca C. Smith, but I don't know where the login is. I don't know anything. So
She's lost to the void.
22. It is 22. Okay.
It is 22.
Yeah.
Add some twos to things when I can't get my, like, I'm pretty sure I have the like I ended up, one of the reasons why I ended up Becca C. Smith was because when Gmail first came out, I wasn't able to get Becca Smith because obviously that went really quickly. So I got Becca C. Smith. Anyway, that's the story of why I put C in there. Although now I'm glad I am, because there are so many Becca Smiths. I'm sure there's a ton of Becca C. Smiths as well, but the nature of having a Smith as last name. But yeah, so I am on Instagram and here, and I write books. I don't know where I'm going to
be. You have a book coming out in April, or right? April?
Oh, hello? No, February. Yes,
February. Oh, even sooner. Grandma's Little Secret.
Everywhere you get books.
I'm going to be doing a documentary, like a true crime documentary, on my channel about the true story behind Grandma's Little Secret.
Oh, I am sat for that. Okay, so but question to you.
Yeah.
Should viewers read the book first and then watch the docuseries, or vice versa?
You can literally watch the documentary, because the thing is that the book is a fictionalized version of like what happened, but like the documentary is going to go into the trial. It's going to go into like all the details that are not in the book. Like the book is the event that happened, the murder. And so, but that'll be a part of the documentary, of course, but it'll also be all the family stuff that people don't know about. But then, oh my gosh, I got like a ton, like hundreds of newspaper articles that like my family friend sent. She collected every single one of them from every paper. So it's been crazy reading through them, because I was like, it's also making me kind of not doubt things, but also rethink things, just based on the way that the journalists' POV, because some people were on her side and some people like
they're going to exaggerate it either way.
Yeah. Well,
because that's what gets
for sure. But like one thing I didn't know, because I knew that she had a lot of people fooled, right? That's how she was. That was her sort of her MO. But what I didn't know is when they came back with the verdict of guilty, like half the jurors cried. And like people in the audience were crying. The lawyer cried. Like people were sobbing that she got the guilty verdict. And like her family's all like, oh no, like how did she fool these people? Because she was just this old lady that like no one wanted to believe could do these things. So it's pretty crazy, like stuff like I was like, I didn't know that, so it's been fascinating for me too to go through these newspaper articles. But yeah, so that'll be in December when I have that up.
A Christmas gift to us all, truly.
Yeah, murder and mayhem.
Yes, I mean that's literally two of my favorite things. So love that. Okay, that is so exciting. Thank you for sharing that. That's gonna be. I will be looking out for that for sure. Because I just love like when things are based on a true story, like seeing that what actually happened versus what inspiration came from. Love that. And then I guess for me, I'm Cody the writer. I'm everywhere. That's my name everywhere. So Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. They're not all consistent, but the pages are there if you want to just, go through the backlog and just like things. That's fine. But yeah, I'm here for the month of November. We are doing a little switcheroo. So we are not doing Thursday sprints in November. We're just doing Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central, Saturdays at 10 a.m., which is like this time slot right now. And then there will be one of them where it'll be on like a Sunday at noon, but that's just because of a family gathering we're having around Thanksgiving. So other than that, I'll be posting, keeping the weeks updated so you know when we're going to be live. But if you're subscribed to the channel and you have post notifications turned on, you don't got to worry about it because you'll be notified as soon as I go live. So I just saved all of you time and trouble. So I think that deserves a like on this. Okay, content creator, not really. Anyways, love you all.